Mr. Perez, where are you? Yeah, I'm getting ready to do Edmodo and you're not here, man. What's going on? It's kind of... My producer's here. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Seattle, you'll be back tomorrow? Okay. I'll tell our fourth graders. Thanks. We'll see you tomorrow, Mr. Perez. Whoa. Fourth graders, it's Mr. Bird today. Solo. Mr. Perez has been in Seattle, out west. He's back tomorrow, so you're with me. So let's take a couple things to the board. But before I do that, as I walk, just want to say a couple things about TCAP. I hope everyone is really trying their best, working very hard. 2 more days left. Tomorrow's Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we'll be finished. So just remember, good night's sleep tonight, a good healthy breakfast in the morning. Hopefully all these Edmodo videos we're making is going to pay off for you on your test. So speaking of that, we are now in Chapter 9. Yes, Chapter 9, 9.1. And just want to kind of talk about some of the language pieces that we're going to be dealing with. Percentages, fractions, and decimals, which we have keyed on pretty much all 3 of these a little bit early on, maybe in Chapter 7, 8, or I can't even remember where they've all fallen. But we will review this today for today's lesson, and I did notice on the test that you guys took this morning that it was on there. So we'll just kind of review again. Percentages. If we think of 100%, we think of everything is great. Maybe on a test we got a perfect score. Let's see, everything might be, if we think of 100 as full, maybe on a gas tank we have 100% of our gas in our tank. Test scores. Sports. Maybe we could think of 100 as we made all of our shots during the game. The other thing we're going to kind of go back to is our grid, and this happens to be a centimeter and I believe 100 squares. So this will help us with percentages, fractions, and decimals. For instance, let's go back to basketball. You might have some of your dads watching the NCAA basketball tournament. Maybe your brackets aren't doing very well like mine. But let's pretend Mr. Burr was shooting some free throws and I made 62. You might think, wow, that's a lot. But if I graph my 62 on my hundreds chart, there's 10, 20, 30, basket tall. Forgot a B. It's the first spelling mistake I've made all year, 4th graders. There we go. Basketball. So let's say Mr. Burr made 62%. We could graph that again. 30, 40, 50, 60, and then my 2 that are left here. You can write it as a percentage, 62%, 62 out of 100, as decimal, 0.62, and we can also write it as a fraction, 62 1/100ths. So, fraction, decimal, and percentage. Other things every day that we use, that we might use fractions, decimals, and percentages.